Welcome to Reloading from the Hot Pot. Here, I like to do good gun, gear, and accessory reviews, plus share a little bit about my life. If you're not subscribed, please consider giving a subscribe below, turn the bell notification on, always give a like, and please share. Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. Hey, today we're going to be doing a little tinkering with the Rock Island 10mm. I really haven't put this out there too much, but I've been having a few problems with this. So I've had to do some adjustments and tuning to it. Now, if you've been to a match with me and you've seen me shooting a match, you've seen this thing just stumble and stumble and stumble. Well, I brought it back home and I looked at the extractor. So I tried fitting a case into the extractor. Man, it was hard to push a case up under that thing. It was stiff. So I did some tuning to the extractor. Now you just take it out, tap it with a hammer the opposite way. The extractor bows. So I had to straighten it out a little bit, and now I've got the case feeding really, really nice up under the extractor. I think that was some of my problem. The next part of my problem, we'll get this off the stand. We are going to show clear. Nothing in the mag well. The next part of my problem is the magazines. Well, I put these base pads on them. These base pads are weighted. When we put the base pad in, and the gun won't lock back because the magazine's not come up tight enough. You put pressure on it and pull it back, it'll lock back. As soon as you let go, it'll go back forward again. So I've been having some issues with that. Well, I went online to some forums and some blogs and some sites on the Rock Island Armory. So what I did, I went by their suggestion, and all the forums, I kept getting the same answer, same answer, same answer. I called Rock Island on this issue, and I basically got told to pee off because they wanted me to send it in. And, the same cost of sending it in, I went to Dawson Precision, and I picked up a mag release for the 2011. This is supposed to fix it. This is supposed to fit and supposed to fix the problem with the magazines coming up high enough into the handle in order to get slide lock and good feeding. So I think that is part of my feeding issue was the extractor, number one, and the magazine catch, number two. A lot of people said this magazine catch in this Rock Island is out of spec and does not hold the mags up tight enough. Now, the extra weight on the bottom with the base pad could be contributing to this. So I did the extractor, and now I'm going to try this. So I'm going to take this over on the workbench, put it in. It only takes a second to do it. There's plenty of videos out there about how to do that. It takes a small flathead screwdriver and just a couple seconds of your time to do this. And then we'll come back over here and we'll see if it worked. Alright, my pupils, I got that installed. This is the stock one that I took out. You can see there. It's got serrations on there. And the new one from Ben Stoeger just has a hole in it to add a little mag paddle. So I'm probably just getting a little mag button on there to put inside that hole. It's fine the way it is. This is the IDPA length one. But the slide still does not lock back with magazine in it. Now we are empty, naturally. It does not lock back. Putting pressure on it does not let it lock back. But the free play in the magazine is side to side, yes. Side to side and back and forth. But trying to pull it down, there's no free play at all. That magazine is locking up in there tight. And when I visually looked at the two and compared them next to each other, I could see that this little gap here is where your magazine catches, that little ledge. The little ledge on the Ben Stoeger one was much higher. There was less of a gap right here, if you can see that. There was less of a gap right here. So this actually came up a little bit further, but I am going to take this out and do a little tuning to it. The little catch is a little thick on this one, so it's actually, at the moment, it's in a little further than it should be, but that's okay. I'm going to fix that. With 1911s and 2011s and things of this nature, when you start messing with them, you've got to start tuning them. So this is a learning experience for me, and a little frustrating at times, but man, when you get it right, it's really rewarding. It really is, man. You know, I got that trigger tuned in. Took me a minute for that. Very rewarding. Polished the internals. Smoothed everything up. Very rewarding. Pain in the butt to do, but very rewarding. And I'm looking for the rewards out of it. So I'm going to give me a little button to put on here. I'll get that ordered in. Wasn't sure if I was going to use one or not. But I'm definitely going to take it apart and get that file down so that catches in where it's supposed to. Right now it's fine. I'm sure it would work just without a problem, but at the same time I also want to make sure that it's working right at the same time. I'm going to take it this weekend, do an event. And you might see this video after the event and I'll tell you how it went. But hopefully everything works okay, goes well, and well, we're going to give it a shot. All right, my peoples, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you each and every time. And always remember to keep blowing that smoke.